This is Dr. Reuben Chen, and welcome to the Vital Signs Podcast. Hi, this is Dr. Reuben Chen, and welcome to another Sunrider Vital Signs Podcast. I'm doing a Q&A today, and we are talking about Father's Day and men's health awareness. So these are all very good questions, very, very men's focused. So if you are taking care, you're like a spouse, or you are a guy and you're just interested in some of these questions, I have some of these interesting questions. I hope that I can help answer them. So, okay. So here's the first question here. What do you recommend men do each year to proactively take care of their bodies? Is there an importance for yearly checkups? For me, a yearly checkup is really just to see if what you're doing on a daily basis is doing well for you. So I wouldn't rely everything on a yearly checkup. I like yearly checkups, and I would start, as young as like 25 actually. The reason why I think yearly checkups for men are important is, just to make sure everything is looking good, but things like diabetes is happening younger and younger. You want to check your cholesterol levels. And then me personally, I would also ask to check for testosterone levels. It's a really big thing that's affecting men younger and younger. You find guys have really low testosterone for some reason. So I would check testosterone levels, thyroid levels. Those hormones are really important. And if your doctor is not going to check it on you, I would ask. Vitamin D, testosterone, thyroid, along with the other blood levels in there. But I definitely, for men, I would start doing it at about the age of 25, going in every year for the blood work. And again, it is just an indication of how fit you are doing every day. So it's just an indication, doesn't mean that you're super healthy or not. So I would just keep that as a thing in your mind, that's a good tip to maintain your daily diet and your exercise and what you're doing to keep yourself in shape. So I definitely support yearly checkups just for those things. Remember, check out those hormones. It's super big. Okay. This is an interesting, I don't know if this is like a loaded question, but why is the average lifespan of men shorter than women? And do you believe that this has anything to do with their lack of proactive health care for men? It is complicated. So when they talk about the lifespan being shorter for men and women, part of it could be for healthcare, but really that's not the main issue. There's some genetic factors. This has a lot to do with testosterone and estrogen. So how much testosterone you have in your body, how well you are maintaining your health and diet obviously have something to do with it. Also, it's a little bit complicated because men also tend to do things that are more, cause them more injuries. If you talk about jobs in general, men tend to, by far, all deaths at work are men who die at work because the roofers, construction, police officers, they're electricians, so things typically that can kill you, men do it. The soldiers, majority of them. Doesn't mean that women can't do those things, but since it is majority men, that is included in those health statistics and why men die earlier than women. So it's a little bit confusing there. Heart disease does occur more commonly in men, and that may partly be due to stress and some of the activities that they do. So I would say that men definitely need to watch their health. They do things that are bad for their health on purpose more often than women. And that is definitely something that men have to watch out for. I know my wife hates it when I come back from my judo or Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and I come back and I have my arm in a sling, and I just go in a couple weeks and do it again. And she is not happy with that. But guys have this desire to do things that sort of hurt themselves. So I would say just watch the activities that you do and stay healthy. So can men get all the daily vitamins from the food that they eat? Do you recommend men take multivitamins or supplements? I mean, Sunrider is, full disclosure, Sunrider is a supplement company. So obviously I have my point of view about it. So I'm not going to dance around that. I think, when it comes to nutrition, variety is a big thing. If you think about, the American food pyramid, or when I call it a food like plate now, as compared to other countries, you notice that in other countries there's an emphasis on variety. So in Japan, if you are having a healthy meal, your food should have 7 different colors of food. And what that emphasizes is different types of variety, different antioxidants, different vitamins and minerals. It's very uncommon for the average person to be able to get all their nutrients that they need from their food, because we just don't eat enough different types of things. So I would recommend definitely, multivitamins. Sunrider has obviously vitamin D3. We have something called Metabalance 44, which has a ton of vitamins and minerals in it. We have something called quinary that helps to balance the different systems in your body as almost like an herbal multivitamin that just helps to balance the body. So I definitely recommend guys do some kind of supplement, but again, take whatever I say with a grain of salt. I'm in Sunrider and a supplement company, but that being said, there's lots of research out there that shows the need to help with supplementing our diets. It's just reality. So, okay, how much exercise should men get? And this is maybe not just a man, this is a women thing too. I would recommend for men specifically, but for men and women, that they do at least 30 minutes of physical activity every day that maintains a high heart rate. So it can be weightlifting, can be cardio. I would always mix in some type of resistance or weight training along with cardio. You can't just do it all with cardio, you have to have some weight training in there. Weight training has been shown to help support bone health. We get older, the bones do get weaker if we don't have some kind of resistance to it. So resistance training is super important. Cardio is very important, helps keep the heart and lungs going. And that also releases different hormones to help you stay younger. But it has to be 30 minutes, it has to be at a high level. So you gotta be sweating, your heart rate has to be high. If you need to get a heart rate monitor, I recommend that as well. But I think it should be done daily. Skin care for men. This is, I don't know if I know the person who wrote this, because this definitely sounds like something that a friend of mine's wife would ask about her husband. So does it matter what men put on their face and skin? Okay. Men are notorious for being a mess with their skincare. There is not unreasonable to see a guy wash their hair and body and face with the same product. So it is very common. I do know people who wash their face with alcohol. Don't do that. So guys definitely should use a good cleanser. For me, skin, especially in your face, is very sensitive. Lots of skin cancers start on the face as well. It's also the signs of aging occur on your face, so it's really important to take care of your skin. especially on the face. I recommend something called dual cleansing, where you use an oil-based cleanser and then a regular cleanser, like a water-based cleanser to help clean deep in the pores, and then use a toner that helps to kill bacteria on the face, and then a moisturizer. Sunrider has something called Candescent Pure. I like it, especially for guys. It's an easy 4-step process that guys can do morning and night. And the moisturizer, which is really important for guys, is really light. The hydrating gel cream is really light. Guys don't like to have things that are heavy, but I do recommend that guys have some kind of moisturizer on the face. It helps. And then a sunscreen, obviously, because again, skin cancer is a big deal, especially on the face. I see a lot of men, as they get older, they get all these craters on the face because age spots, and then they have to get these little cancers cut off their face because they didn't use sunscreen. Skin is dry. So I recommend that 4-step. If you are interested in some skincare products that are really easy to share, Candescent Pure line is great. Pure products, no added like perfumes or something, and it's really light. So I use that stuff. It's great, and I don't use a ton of skincare, but I like to keep it to a good routine. But please, if you are going to buy something for your man, get them some skincare products. Don't let them continue to wash your body and face with just shampoo. It is not a good thing. So I know a lot of guys that do it. So anyways, I hope that this helps during this Father's Day, Men's Health Awareness. Hope that the men in your life take care of themselves. If you're a guy, you're wanting to have more health tips, you can check out our website, www.sunrider.com. We have some great products there, all natural health supplements. Again, we do skincare, protein, powder, multivitamins, herbal products, all natural. It's great. Also, if you are interested, you can talk with your local independent business owner for more details. If you want to check us out more at Vital Signs, we have our other podcasts are on YouTube, our Sunrider YouTube channel, and you can check us out Facebook, Instagram, Apple iTunes. We're everywhere. So anyways, I hope everybody has a good Father's Day. Thank you.
This is Dr. Reuben Chen, and I'll see you next time.